I've heard a lot of talk about how some people in the gym they'll go really hard and they'll tell me that that they've messed up their nervous system or that they've shocked their nervous system or something. Um, and I've kind of understood what they might have meant when it came to going heavy or doing strength like I'm doing. Today was one of those days where I feel like I did wake up my nervous system or mess with it or something. I think it was the third set of my deadlifts where I finished the set and I was just like, Jesus Christ. Um, I was just a bit, I got a little lightheaded, so I just crouched down, breathed, and I just took my time. I increased the rest, obviously, like I said, I was going to because of how big of a factor I felt it was playing with my workouts, um, and it definitely shows today. Again, back with deadlifts after the 2 day break, I was able to do all sets again with pause reps, which is great. I'm happy about that. So it tells me something. It tells me that rest is really something I should be considering more. That's what I did today. I was constantly thinking about it, and it worked out. However, um, I might have gone. Well, I'm pretty sure I did. I went pretty hard today, a bit too hard. And because of that, the rest of my workout suffered a lot. This was the first workout of the session. Was feeling good, feeling strong, and I've talked about this countless times already about how I'll feel good, I'll feel strong, and I'll overdo it, right? I'll go into the gym and I'll do more than I should for one exercise, and because of that, the rest of the exercises just kind of fall short in terms of intensity, in terms of volume, which is something I want. So after this, I did some lats, I did some biceps, and it was nothing special. It was like four exercises, other than this, to hit biceps and shoulders, and that was it. That was me. After this deadlift session, I felt like laying in a bed and hibernating for 5 months. I just did not want to do anything else. Um, Another thing, well, not experiment, but a little thing I wanted to test was also um, if I was able to replicate my pause reps right after eating. Well, not right after eating, but I had eaten about half an hour ago, and I had a pretty decent meal, decently sized meal. Decent meal. It wasn't a decent meal, but it was decently sized. So all the blood is in my stomach. Everything's there. I'm not getting as much perfusion to the lower back as I want. The lats, everything that should be getting blood. I want to see if I was still able to pause rep these sets, and it still worked out. As you can see. So that's another thing I realized. It's rest. I think is really playing a huge role here. I really do think that's the main problem I have. Going too hard, not taking my time, and yeah, this is what happens. I get to show what I'm really about. What am I actually capable of at this weight, at this age, um, doing what I'm doing day to day to day. Um, yeah, I feel like these pause reps. I don't know where they came from. Maybe I was just being. I don't know. Maybe I was scared. Maybe I didn't want to do pause reps. But right now, this is all I can think about for deadlifts. This is the only way to do them. I can't think of bouncing them anymore. Squats are understandable. I mean, pause reps for squats, it's different. I think it's different because it's even though it is harder than normal range of motion, ATG squats, staying down in that bottom position, I feel like it engages even more compared to the deadlift. Whereas the deadlift, you have to start from the bottom no matter what. So that's the change going on here. That's the difference between these two exercises. You're at the bottom part of your lift, starting with your deadlift no matter what. But with your squat, you're at a standing position when you start. So I think that's where people might give the squat some leeway and say, oh, okay, I mean, as long as you go parallel, as long as you go ATG, and you don't have to, pausing doesn't really matter. because you'll have lifters, you know, lifting for years, and they'll only go parallel. They won't go below 90 degrees. Below as a meaning ATG. So yeah, really happy with today. Really happy with today. It killed me, not gonna lie. Yeah, this was the set where I was like, Jesus Christ, yeah, that's the nervous system firing for sure. And I had to take it easy. Even with the rest I was already doing, I needed to rest more. I needed to wait in between my sets, breathe, drink water, all that stuff. I'm not good at that. I can say that now. I'm not good at resting in between my sets. But that's what I've learned. That's what, and I think it's a big lesson to learn. It's a hard lesson to learn as well, because you'll think you're ready. You'll think, you know, okay, you got your straps on, you're feeling good, your breathing's fine, muscle has calmed down in terms of fatigue, or in terms of acute fatigue where you really feel it. And then you go for it. But then you start lifting and you're like, Jesus Christ, I should have waited longer. And I get that feeling constantly. And it's keeping me back. It's holding me back from what I could be doing in the gym. And this is what I could be doing, you know, consistently lifting that weight correctly with good form, proper form, so I don't snap anything. You know, taking the amount of rest so I don't snap anything. You know, all these factors, all these small intricacies help me in getting where I want to be. And where I want to be right now is, well, at a heavier weight than I'm now in terms of deadlift. You know, deadlift weight. I want to be up in, well, long term. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but I do have goals in mind. This was the last set. Felt fine. Actually, it did not feel fine. It felt intense as hell, but I got it done. I rested enough and I got it done. It looks as clean as it should be from this angle. I can't tell my back, but that's one thing I'm always scared about, snapping my back. But yeah, was fine. Was happy with the session. Got to do some light accessory work on the side afterwards. You know, just drain myself after the session, but it is what it is. I'll learn eventually. Talking about it always helps. But yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow is back to squats. I'll do some pause reps probably with 80, 90. Yeah, 90. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.